course, we have alongside me Gibbs, the usual, and a special face bringing in, it's Shogun. What's going on, Shogun? Welcome to the broadcast. I missed you, man.
You can kind of see from my little gerbil grin going on here how long I've sort of waited for this. It's so good to be back, dude. And yeah, long day of Rocket League to go on today. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Another goal. Be able to kind of equalize the momentum. Devo looks for a crazy shot and finds it. Beautiful play from Barca as they take the lead.
It's the challenge right in the middle. They actually caught a piece of Nolly in the corner, so Devo, as he was chasing Nolly back the other way, got a piece of him and spun him out in the corner, so he wasn't going to be in position, and at that point, Devo just had to make sure it was in between the goalposts.
We've crossed halftime in game 3. There's a touch out to Nolly. Onto the backboard. Can he follow this up? Nearly gets the touch. What a recovery! Nolly with the shot of the day so far to get Singularity on the board.
Nice job from Godsmill off the sidewall. Nolly just goes for it. And that is an exercise in finesse.
So, trying with desperation to go through the air. He's got Nolly to work with. The defense not necessarily great, but Nolly doesn't crash. Godsmill, the pop over one. No, couldn't do it. Clock has expired. Nolly's got to keep this one up for so long. Those got an edge, but do they have any position to keep it alive? Devo should be able to kill this. And Barcelona stave them off on the goal line and take the series in 5. On the ground now, looking for the carry up against Magnus. Can he find the flip reset? Actually does, I believe, and Relating Wave kind of jackhammer pogo sticks this off and into the corner.
Let's find an answer here. Did you get it? Oh, he definitely did.
He flipped that shot. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. No, Remco brings out
the Venom.
An OG car. Shout out to Fuchsia Kid. The only player I know who still maintains this car. I love the mentality. It's something's not working. We got to change it up. Oh my goodness! Relating Wave hit another banger of a shot. What are you talking about?
Get another early goal. It rolls around the wall. Everyone forced off the goal line. Magnus and Metza caught too far forward, and Relating Wave. That's just a beautiful read and understanding of how that ball is coming around that corner.
But congratulations, Endpoint, putting up some effort, and hey, thank you so much, Remco, for letting me see a Venom on the RLCS. It's been a while. So they'll put this into the ground, and there it goes. Endpoint, quick work, as they put up 10 goals to just the 1 of TSM. An absolute spanking.
First goal of the series, but mousesports retain the lead in game 2. Cooks off the ceiling, another touch, and KUXIR will score 3 goals for mousesports.
KUXIR off the ceiling. There's nobody to challenge him. He could have easily hit this ball to the backboard, but Flame was just there waiting, lurking in the backfield. KUXIR, this is the awareness. We continue to win challenges like that, but here's Speed.
Oh, and Speed's gonna win another 50 here. Scrub killer, and it's off the crossbar and in! mousesports tie the game! What a continuation by Speed!
Oh my goodness, Scrub, this is revenge off of Cassia, or excuse me, off of Freaky's crossbar hit in.
This series was a feeding frenzy. The sole benefactor, KUXIR 97, big time, a sweep onto Veloce.
What? This is unreal. This was a game Veloce had set, but they just threw it away. mousesports, the composure to get themselves back in.
Monaco know exactly what is on the line for them. They're running out of opportunities to escape relegation, but goals like that might be their ticket out.
Extra does it again. Chassette couldn't get to the backboard in time. Fruity, you could see he was panicking. He saw the play developing, and then to top it all off, Chassette getting the ceiling pinch goal. Reciprocity cruising to the win.
They can't quite put another. They won't care about that, though. They stay hot on the trail of mousesports, looking for that top 4 spot. Reciprocity, your winners by 3 games to 1.
One of the best shots that I've ever seen.
Oh, it's going to be one of those passing plays. Dignitas starting off this series how we know they mean to go on with what they've become trademarked over this entire season.
And I love the play from Astral. Immediately, he's scoping out Violent Panda. That flip reset, the delayed flip reset, that was for the go-ahead goal. So everyone from Dignitas making their mark, and yet again, the Astral Violent Panda connection comes through. KDOP, it wasn't even a poor clear, but it was an immediate counterattack. Panda hopping in on it.
Absolutely not. Vitality have had some of the best performances when they get going. Here's going to be KDOP's opportunity. And simply put, you're not stopping him.
KDOP, he was the lead scorer coming into today. He's going to keep that going. A double tap so clean.
Either give and go or almost a solo play. Fairy Peak will produce exactly that. 3-0. Is that enough?
Fairy Peak with the ceiling shot, jumping off the ceiling to get down as much as possible, flipping into the ball. This is going to be it. Vitality with the reverse sweep.
And this blows the top of the table wide open. Everybody has a loss now. And Vitality climbing their way to that top spot.
And what a series that was. Vitality, you can never count them out. You can never count them out, especially when they've got such quality players in Fairy, Alpha, KDOP. Like you said, Shogun, every single player contributing. Fairy Peak having some phenomenal shots.
Well, let's take a look at the standings now as we're that much closer. Only 2 more weeks of league play after this point, and this, Gibbs, is how the standings are so far.
Yeah, we'll have to say goodbye to TSM and Monaco. They no longer have a chance at a regional championship spot. Next week, Endpoint and Singularity play for the other one to have a chance at it. But then when we get to the top, it's looking strong. Dignitas and Vitality holding down that top 2. That big loss from Veloce could hurt them to get one of those buys to the semifinals for the regional championships, but it's incredibly close between those top 6.
Let's talk about that North American doubleheader that's coming up in just about 30 minutes from now. 5 matches, just like we saw in Europe. Really great matches. We're going to see if C9 can bring back a rivalry against NRG. And of course, that Rogue Pittsburgh Knights match is going to be good. Oh, wait, that G2 match is going to be good. That Soniqs one, that all these matches are going to be good. So you guys do not want to go anywhere. It's been a great start to the doubleheader. But again, 5 more series of Rocket League are on their way. Europe is now done. And then North America is coming up next. So for now, we're going to take a 30-minute break so you guys can get up, stretch your legs, get some snacks, and then come on back here or play some Rocket League, because that's exactly what I'm about to do. So we'll see you in about 30. I'm Leafx, and have a good one.
Spacestation starting to pressure, starting to threaten. As Arsenal drops it to Typical. Can he find AXP? The pass is good. The shot is good as well. And game 1 goes to Spacestation.
Beautiful bit of possession here. Look at Arsenal, the small touch back to Typical, and then he can control it in the corner for AXB. But none of that is really coming out and into fruition right now, as Space Station are still aggressive. CBAS can't do anything. And Space Station, they're just popping off.
Oh, they just pin him against the air to say, you have to be over here. I'm sorry, you're not allowed to play Rocket League today. Just let him take the free shot. 3-0 for SSG now.
And they can build momentum early on and weaken their opposition. Meanwhile, Flight, they just struggle with concluding and closing out even individual games.
Yeah, and it's one of those, like, when you're facing somebody who you know is stronger than you, oftentimes your first goal is don't make any mistakes, and that's smart, but at the same time, it makes you reactive and it makes you very passive.
Now the Shock off the backboard, he's looking to follow, and he's gonna nail it!
Shock looking for another player of the day, MVP. Shock off the backboard. He reads it better than the defender again. That's his 2nd goal of this first game, where he just has such a better position on the ball than the defender, and it goes his way. Shock.
A lot during last year, very early on, where they would just make a sweeping play. His Shock on target, 13 seconds remaining. Is that gonna be enough?
I mean, speaking of sweeping plays, Dapper sweeps this ball all the way across to Shock. They've been a great duo all season long. The synergy has been building. It's been a delight to watch.
As if they have not been beaten down enough on the demo front. Here's Safiu. Plenty of time on the clock for him to wind down. Dapper pushes the corner. 0 seconds will confirm it. Soniqs take the series.
Wow.
And it will be G2, Space Station Gaming, NRG, and Soniqs confirmed for playoffs.
Missed will drill one into the middle, and Chicago on the goal line. And looking for Atomic, and what a selfless pass from Illusion.
Yeah, just very round after round offense from Illusion. Just dumps that to Atomic, and if you're G2, you're not doing anything about that one apart from watching it enter your net.
And a huge challenge from Illusion. Chicago needs to buy time, and that's awkward for G2. They got to stare at this one, and he'll get it. Miss, turns it into the lower right-hand side.
Like a cannon, straight into the back of the net. Missed, gives them no chance. What a hit that is, just out of the way of JNAP. That clock is certainly ticking down. 5 seconds remaining. Ghost Gaming with a statement victory to their resume as Rizzo puts one more in, and it was a great goal at that, but it will not be enough. Ladies and gentlemen, we have no more undefeated teams in the RLCS, as Ghost Gaming will take down G2.
So despite Rogue having a huge chance, the Knights come right back, and Reynolds will pick up the goal.
And this is a textbook give and go. Reynolds to Gyro. Reynolds jumps immediately. It was the perfect pass from Gyro. That is how you do it.
Reynolds trying to keep it away. Rogue feeling pressure from the Knights, but they hang on. First killer, no boost. Back over to Wonder. Wonder slowed it down in front of the box, and it goes under! And Wonder keeps Rogue in the series!
The Wonder undershot. First killer had no boost, so that's the only challenge he could do. And you could see him just playing the defender. Was that AJ in net?
Hits this up high, looking for Kronovi downfield, but Kronovi was in a low boost situation. Now Gyro back over to AJ. A double commit by Rogue, but it's a good enough clear for now. Gyro back over to Reynolds. Last chance for the Knights to take it to overtime. First killer taking this away, and Rogue, can they put this ball on the ground? Can they finish? They do! Rogue upset the Knights, and they stay alive this season for the playoffs.
And Torment couldn't read it off the backboard. That was a golden opportunity. And now Squishy finishes the job himself. What a play.
Oh, Squishy, this is exactly what you expect from Squishy Muffins. Perfectly placed into the corner. The defender in the middle of the net absolutely dazzled.
Perhaps the play would have been to maybe try to take a shot, maybe go for a backward pass regardless. We've got Cloud9 on the other end. Squishy, the air dribble!
I was wondering, as soon as he took this up in the air, he somehow finds a way to score the simplest air dribbles, but it's just really 2 taps, James. It's barely an air dribble. It's that last little tap to put it in the top of the net, and Justin is forced to take a light shot at the net. Squishy now on the carry. Time running out. He dribbles past Garrett. Now around the corner, he beats Justin to the ball. Garrett flipping around, he's gonna take the boost. One more chance, and it's killed. Cloud9 upset NRG at the end of North America.
Let's take a look at the standings now. As you mentioned, it's getting very interesting as we approach those final 2 weeks, Gibbs. There's a lot on the line. I don't know if there's anything. We have 4 teams clinched now into the playoffs. Is anything else determined at this point, or is it still a wild card, Gibbs?
No, I mean, if we could have Flight somehow take the 6th spot. Cloud9 right now is in the regional championships. Like, if the season ended today, that's incredible. 4 teams tied with 2 wins. It's going to come down to the wire. But again, it's because of those upsets. That Pittsburgh Knights Rogue matchup was so big because it could have Pittsburgh Knights at 3 wins. Rogue is now at 2 wins. But again, everyone is alive. Ghost Gaming got a big win today to kind of like ease that, where there's so many teams chasing them. They're likely into the regional championships, but nothing's locked just yet.
We've had a long weekend of Rocket League, so we're going to get out of here in just a few seconds, but I want some final thoughts. Gibbs, start us off. Turtle, follow up.
I'm going to be quick. I'm going to rest my voice so I have it for next week. It's been a long weekend, a long day today, but it's been a ton of fun. And just kudos to everyone behind the scenes for getting this all set to do it online for us. It's been a weekend that's been a blast, even though we're not at the studio. So kudos to everyone involved.
I mean, I just think it's perfect timing that the season starts to amp up now, especially since regionals is going to be so much more of an impact. Everything is on the line right now for regional championship, and now we're seeing incredible underdog performances, huge sweeps from Cloud9. G2 got eliminated. It's getting crazier. The EU shows earlier were also unreal. Everything is going to get so much closer as the weeks continue, and I am just so excited.
Well, I'm going to let you two go now. Thanks for being here with me through this doubleheader, a lot of Rocket League, and I'll see you guys next week. And speaking of next week, we got 2 more weeks of North American Rocket League. Let's take a look at the schedule and just how it's going to play out. We're going back to 6 matches, and there's going to be a lot of good stuff. As you guys saw today, we've had some upsets, some unexpected matches today, and that's just opened up so many more potential changes in the standings and possibilities for all these teams. That NRG G2 match, that's the match I am specifically looking forward to, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are as well. But that's it for me. It's been a long weekend of Rocket League. Thank you guys for joining me in my room. It's been very cozy. I'm kicking you out now. I better see you guys here next week, though. So go boot up some Rocket League and enjoy all those drops that you got today. Enjoy.
I think I need therapy when my feet gets the best of me.